Hey kids, it's Dad. Welcome back to the Gaming with Dad show. Today we are looking at the Swords of Ditto, Mormo's Curse for Nintendo Switches. But before we do that, go on ahead, like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave a comment, share this video out. Let's grow this channel. Hell, go to the bar, buy drinks for everybody, and wake up on some beach on a deserted island and become the hero of their legends. At least that's kind of what this game is all about. Because, yes, the Swords of Ditto Mormo's Curse, presently on sale for $1.99, regularly $14.99. That sale ends 8/18/2025. And the Swords of Ditto Mormo's Curse is a compact action RPG that creates a unique adventure for each new hero of legend in the relentless fight against the evil Mormo. So, and yes, we are definitely Link's awakening this thing right away because we are waking up on a beach. So, this is 1.7 gigs on both the Switch and Switch 2, supports all three play modes, single system 1 or 2 player, action role-playing. The publisher is Devolver Digital, with the developer being One Bit Beyond. Supports all of the languages. Originally released May 2nd, 2019, so this one is actually pre-shovelware Switch. And it is rated E10 plus for crude humor, fantasy violence, and mild language. So yes, in a nutshell, Ditto is what happens if the Mother series and Zelda have an illegitimate child with one another. I really can't describe it any differently than that. It is a top-down adventure with a healthy, good sense of humor that stays true and consistent and bizarre throughout your entire gameplay. Oh my god. I wonder what kind of toys they're selling at that shop, because that's not normally what toy shops look like to me. So yeah. Let's go on ahead. Let's get into this review and start talking about graphics here. Graphically, it has this delightful hand-drawn watercolor-esque, brightly colored, Richard Scary-looking aesthetic to it. The character designs are cute. God, that toy store is just... That sign doesn't say adult toys at all now, does it? But the character designs are cute. The monsters are well realized. And there's big boss fights and everything in this. It is really... The graphics just pull me in. And I love me a classic Zelda-style game. The top-down, old-school Zelda. And that's really what this game... The vibes I'm getting from it. Just with the sense of humor and absurdity that you will find in the Mother series of games. So, yeah, graphically, love it. Giving it an 18 as we go into sound. It's got a nice soundtrack. I'm going to be honest. It's got a nice soundtrack. It's kind of stuck in my head. That is a delight. And while there are certain things that I could just do without, like the beeping when characters are talking to you and everything, it's minor. What I do appreciate is it doesn't beep when your health starts getting low. So there's a plus and an improvement over some of the inspirational material. So yes, sound really solid, fits the game, love it. I'm giving it a 17. We're sitting at 35 as we go into controls. There are a lot of mechanics here, and they are all mapped very well to the Switch controllers, the Joy-Cons. And there's a lot to do. You get nice, tight battle controls. You get this real action fighting that, I mean, honestly speaking, has to be tight. It has to be good. Now, one of the things I will say, there's a bit too much going on sometimes with the screen and the overlays, but yeah, the controls are really good, really solid, and inventive. I'm giving them a 17. We're sitting at 52 as we go into gameplay. So, yes, you are the legendary hero going to battle Mormo and free this island. And you do so by collecting coins and buying toys and fighting monsters and unlocking new paths as you try to build up all of your strength and your abilities within 24 hours to defeat her. It's, boy, these, the powers that be in Dittonia, or whatever it is, I can't remember what it's called. And don't give you a lot of time, assume a lot, and basically all you get is a pair of PJs, and they expect you to be able to defeat this evil sorceress. That said, there's plenty to do in this game. There are a lot of just unique puzzle-solving challenges, some great boss battles. Yeah, it's shorter than like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, of course, but I would put it on par with something, the first half of Link's Awakening, or some of the older Zelda games. It does have some annoyances in that it is not linear. You just kind of have to wander around until you find the dungeons. So it has that in common with the first Zelda game, which is a downside. And it's got that same kind of square map. At least it tells you where doors are. So there's that. But it's not perfect, but it is extremely fun. It is good if you have the sense of humor that's needed to kind of adapt to the game and appreciate what it's doing and the absurdity of it. You'll love it too. I'm giving gameplay an 18. We're sitting at 70. 70. There. Bit my tongue there. So yes, value-wise, at $1.99, you are definitely getting more than 2 hours worth of gameplay out of this. That is true. At $14.99, hell, I'll even recommend it at that point too, because this is just one of those games. If you are yearning for something that is Zelda-esque, but with a healthy dose of absurdist humor. Oh, look at that. There's Mormo. I wonder how this entry-level boss fight is going to go when we're only 10 minutes in and we're already at the ultimate boss. Yeah, this isn't going to be scripted at all now, is it? Haha. But yeah, value-wise, it is an excellent value on sale right now. If you are any type of classic gamer or appreciate absurdist humor or just these top-down action role-playing games and you enjoy a moderate challenge, I've got to recommend it. So value gets a 17. That does give it an 87. That is a high B. That is high praise coming from me, because very few games get up into that 90s. But I mean, it's not from an indie publisher. Not really. And Devolver may have been a while back, but they have always produced solid games. And that ended exactly as I expected. So, yeah, what's to come? Well, I said that you were going to get more than 2 hours out of this game, so let's just assume we're going to wake up with a whole new character and start from scratch. So, yeah, love this game. Really a lot of fun. We'll talk to you kids later. I can't recommend going off and buying it as a budget, regardless of which Switch you happen to own. Bye now.
Hey, if you've made it this far through the video, make sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave a comment. I've also posted 2 other videos down here as well as a subscribe link. So click, enjoy. That's kind of how the algorithm works.